it's Doris Sander with Cocoa Daisy, and welcome to our first Saturday seminar. These are just going to be in-depth looks at one specific product or a technique or an idea, all sorts of things. But this first week, we're going to look at this sticker sheet. We've had a lot of people comment that they really like the dates, but they don't necessarily use the rest of the items on the sheet. So I'm going to flip through my Daisy Dories from the last 3 months and give you some ideas on how I have used these stickers. Now, I guess it's because I use these on my week at a glance, but I tend to use these for my weekly planning as well. So that's where I'm going to show you most of these. So you can see I do use the date stickers on my daily spots, just like they're intended to be used. And then these items down the side, I use these a lot for categories. Like here you see call. So these are people that I either needed to call or email, and I just made myself a nice long list of those. I often use the weekend ones to mark Friday, so I'll get hyped up about the weekend coming. Let's see what else I have. These big circles I've been using a lot for my son. He's been playing rec league basketball, so those are nice little basketball markers. And then the smaller ones I just use to mark everyday things. It's just fun to add stickers for stuff like that instead of just writing it. I mean, I have the stickers, why not use them, right? And then I thought this was fun. I had never done this before, but these are the little arrow markers here, and my son went camping this weekend, and so I put one on each day that he was camping and then dressed them up with some stickers from my stash for a little fun look. And that's all that I see so far on that page. And then looking back to February, we'll start at the beginning of February here. I was doing a lot of photos, adding photos to my pages and doing a little bit of journaling and note-taking about them in February. So they make nice journaling pointers. So these are the fatter, squattier arrows, and I've just tucked them behind the photos to point to my journaling, and it just gives it a nice, fun look. Another idea with those is here. This is the Dollar General, where our most local little grocery shopping joint, and I just wrote DG on there for Dollar General in a little shopping list. So these fatter ones here are good for writing on. Also, the little houses can be used as arrows in the same way. Just write the topic on them and then make a list for yourself. Here's another example of these sidebar ones, urgent, so things I need to remember to do that day. And I made myself a little list there, a cleaning list here. And then another thing I like to do with those big circles that are marked, colored in half, I like to put them on the sides there so they hang over. I don't know why, but I like that look where they just exactly align on the edges of my boxes. And there is a little house because we went to the Margarita House, which is a Mexican restaurant. So get it? House. Thought that was cute. Over here, this is another thing I like to do when I use the listing flags like this one. A lot of times if I have stickers left, instead of checking off the boxes, I'll put a sticker on the box as soon as I get something done. I just think it's a fun look and a fun way to use up my stickers. Here's one of the little house markers here, and I've written a list of things that I need to remember to get cash out for or pay for. And there's the weekend marker like I was telling you. There's another call list and another cleaning list. And a weekend list, yeah. And then not much here that I see from that sticker sheet that I haven't already told you about. There's some more of those with stickers marked off when I've done things. And one thing I did, these long skinny stickers, they're my favorite for the checkoff boxes. I like them more than the fat ones. And they come on this sheet. You only get 4 of those. But one thing I use them for every month is here where I keep track of my videos. I put one on the bar like this, and then I can chart when I've recorded the video, when I've uploaded it, when I've posted it on Instagram, and when I've posted it on Facebook. So that's a way for me to mark off when I've gotten things done. I also use the circles a lot on this, the little circles, a lot on this front page. I like to mark off my major events each month, and those are, since they're tiny, they fit better up here. And then let's see in January what we have going. So here's a bunch of those little pointers, so you can see these skinny ones and the fat ones and then these long ones, and I've just staggered them down the page to mark different events. I just like to use little stickers to mark events just to highlight them, and just it looks cuter, more visually appealing on the page to have them there. And let's see if there's anything else I haven't told you about. Here's one of those fat arrows that I've made check boxes on it to check them off. That's a fun idea. There's a teardrop. Those are the ones that I actually struggle the most to use. In the spring and summer, I use them for watering the yard. That works out well for me. Other than that, I'm not real good at using those. I did use them a lot when we were having rainy days and I needed to record the weather for whatever reason. And I did remember in my March book, I used them as little markers here and just cut the backs off. So I had them run over the edge and just cut the backs off, and then made really nice little pointers there. So, I mean, you just have to think about the item, and just if you try to use it, then you can come up with fun ideas for it. There's another little house used as an arrow. You can also use these pointing down from the top too. Switch them up, make them look different. Yeah, I think that's it for how I've been using them so far, and hopefully, oh, here's a bunch of those labels used for categories there. So yeah, hopefully this will give you some ideas and some more. There's another marker for a picture just to point to the journaling. So those are how I've used them in the last 3 months, and hopefully you can contribute ideas as well, and some of our other design team members, and we'll get these things used up this month. So thanks for watching, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.